Be up, guys. Welcome to the stream. The reaction. Um, unbeaten run. The mini unbeaten run for the Bees is over, guys. Palace 2, Bees 0. Selhurst Park. Well, oh well. That was good while it lasted, guys. Very good while it lasted. But yeah, I'm going to go into this reaction. There will be a match on again soon. I think it's Man City starting very soon. Surprisingly, West Ham beat Newcastle 3-1. And that's who we got next, Newcastle. So, I don't know. Hopefully they'll be as bad against us as they were against West Ham. Because that was a real shock, wasn't it? West Ham winning there. So, hopefully we can come back and beat Newcastle. Get back on a winning run again. But we'll see. This was a real gutting result. A shame. After we were going so well. But lost 2-0 to a very good Palace team, of course. They are a very good team. So, probably not really surprising in a way, but oh well, it happens, and we move on. We move on to the next game. So, and that will be Newcastle, guys. So, don't know what happened there. Hopefully, we can win. Though it's back at the G-Tech, so hopefully, who knows? And I'm doing a preview this Thursday with a guy called John Sinclair. Maybe a lot of you will know him. He's a Geordie fan, but with Geordie, and he does a lot of great streams. He's got his own channel. I'll advertise it a lot when we come to it. When it comes to the preview, I'm going to put advertise his stream a lot more on there. His channel, I should say, and please check it out. He's a great guy. Obviously, be the first time on my channel, his debut. So please watch that, and I'll be back. I'll be proper Wi-Fi then as well, not still on my mobile, like I am now. I'm surprised I've got nobody in the live chat, but yeah, I was supposed to be starting this at 3:45. And apologies for that, guys. It obviously more trouble with the Wi-Fi and stuff. So, I'm on the mobile network, of course, at the moment. So, not really too good. But anyway, let's get into this. And disappointing, really. Very disappointing that we lost this game. Here's Palace 2 Bees 0 reaction. And yeah, bad really, but there we go. It's happened. I did think Palace would be a tougher game, and it was. There'd be a tougher team, and it's turned out to be that way. And we didn't really turn up, I don't think, and play our best here. And I think, as Keith Andrews will say, what I've read on here, what he said, that we didn't play at our best and whatever. So anyway, let's get into it. Crystal Palace 2, Brentford 0. Bees beaten at Selhurst Park. Jean-Philippe Matessa's first half header and a Nathan Collins own goal, which didn't help, did it? 6 minutes into the second half. And signed Brentford to a 2-0 defeat to Crystal Palace in the Premier League on Saturday. The loss at Selhurst Park is the Bees' first in 4 matches, so it was a great little run we were on, but it's ended. And this will happen, I think. I mentioned all this before. We get bumps in the road and, disappointment with Andrews now as manager. And that's what happened, and it's happened here. So you accept it and you carry on, I suppose. That's the problem now. Yeah, the loss at Selhurst Park is the Bees' first in 4 matches. Neither keeper was tested during an uneventful start to the game in South London. Brentford, unchanged for a third straight Premier League game, created their first opening on 15 minutes. Jordan Henderson's lofted pass was flicked on by Igor Thiago, releasing Dago Ouattara down the right. The forward reached the edge of the area before seeing his low drive blocked by Chris Richards. At the other end, Ismaila Sarr had a clear sight at goal, having got the better of Sepp Vandenberg. But the former Watford man opted to square for Jeremy Pino. Collins read the danger in the crowded penalty area and cleared to safety. On 26 minutes, Mateta played a short pass to Pino and continued his run into the Brentford box. The towering forward connected with Pino's clipped cross, but his header was tame and comfortably held by Quiven Kelleher. Daichi Kamada flashed a shot across the face of goal on 20 yards, having been teed up by Tyreek Mitchell. With their next attack, Crystal Palace took the lead. Pino swung the ball in from the right. Jefferson Lerma made first contact, and Mateta's glancing header looped over Kelleher and into the far corner. 5 minutes after the restart, Christopher Ayer's headed clearance dropped kindly for Sarr. Having controlled the ball with his chest, the forward opted to take his shot quickly, and his well-struck volley whistled narrowly wide of the post. In the final action before the break, Kamada brought down Mikael Damsgaard on the edge of the box. The Dane took the free kick himself, curling the ball well over the crossbar. Palace doubled their lead at the beginning of the second half. Jefferson Lerma launched the ball in from the left, and in an attempt to deal with the long throw, Collins headed the ball into his own net. Oh well. Not good. Well, Mr. Collins, not good at all. Seconds after play had resumed, Sarr intercepted Collins' pass to Vandenberg and sprinted towards goal. Under pressure from the Brentford captain and with the angle narrowed by Kelleher, who had advanced off his line, Sarr rolled the ball onto the base of the post. Ayer nodded Henderson's high cross straight at Dean Henderson as the Bees looked to gain a foothold at Selhurst Park. Vandenberg's hooked effort struck Sarr's arm in the penalty area. A referee, Peter Banks, waved away Brentford's appeals for a spot kick. Matthias Jensen, having combined with Thiago on the right, found fellow substitute Vitaly Janelt in the space, but the midfielder skewed wide from just inside the box. Reece Nelson, picked out by Keane Lewis Potter on his 100th appearance for the Bees, tested Henderson with a curling strike from 20 yards. Brentford struggled to create any clear-cut opportunities during the closing stages at Selhurst Park, slipping to a first defeat in 4 matches. In 4 matches, I think. So yeah, it was a good run it lasted. Crystal Palace 3-4-2-1. Henderson in goal. Richards, Lacroix, Gahey, Munoz, Kamada. Devaney came on for him in the 78th. Lerma, Mitchell, Sarr, Pino, Hughes came on for him in the 78th. Mateta, Camdo came on for him in the 90th. Subs not used: Benitez, Uche, Klein, Eze, Sosa, Cardenas, and Brentford, Kelleher, Coyote, Lewis Potter came on for him in the 68th. Vandenberg, Collins, Ayer, Henderson, Carvalho, 86, came on for him in the 86th. Janelt came on for him in the 68th. Damsgaard, Jensen came on for him in the 68th. Ouattara, Nelson came on for him in the 75th. Thiago and Jada. Subs not used: Valdemarson, Henry, Pinnock and Onyeka. Andrew's saying here, game a few chances. Keith Andrews shared his assessment of Brentford's Premier League defeat against Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. It was a game of very few chances, said Andrews. The first goal was a set piece where they get first contact and second contact. So we're clearly not going to be happy with that, as we set the bar very high with set pieces. We didn't hit the heights that we have in recent weeks, exactly. We didn't, individually and collectively. But you have to factor in the opposition and how they tried to stifle the game. We huffed and puffed a little bit and didn't really have that real conviction to our play. Henderson, it's a difficult one to take. Jordan Henderson expressed his frustration following Brentford's 2-0 defeat to Crystal Palace. It's a difficult one to take, said the England international. I don't think there was too much in the game. Conceding 2 set pieces, we'll be disappointed with that. It's been our strength of late. We've got to analyse the game properly over the next few days and work on the things we need to improve on for Newcastle. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to go into the player ratings. Yeah, not as good as it has been though, and the player ratings will we will see that through the player ratings anyway now. And yeah, Kelleher, not his greatest. Probably couldn't do a lot with either goal. After a great game the other day, last Saturday or whatever, Sunday, against Liverpool. He was pretty good there. Don't think he was quite at his best here. I'll give him a 6 and conceded 2. Not that he could do much about it either, I suppose. But 6, yeah. Coyote, again, didn't hit the heights of last time. Very good player, Coyote, great player. But he got man of the match, of course, against Liverpool. Didn't quite do it this time. I still think he was decent, though. I'll give him a 7. But Lewis Potter came on for him in the 68th, of course. And I'll give Lewis Potter, he was decent actually when he came on. I'll give him a 7. Vandenberg, well, he's a bit better than Collins, I guess you could say. Don't think he was, hit the heights of what he has done, of how he done well against Liverpool, of course, and whatever. But I'd say I'll give him a 6, and Collins a 5 because that own goal, that was poor, that was terrible to do that. So I'm giving him a 5. It's not great from him. Sorry. And Ayer a 4. He was absolutely poor. I thought he was really bad in this one. And he's not a good left back. I'd rather have Rico Henry for me. I know he headed that goal on and for the ball on for Atara to score the other day. But no, I don't think Ayer's up to this. I actually think maybe he could be sold. I'm not sure he's good enough now for us. So maybe he could be sold in January. We'll see. Henderson again, also probably not up to his best. I'll still give him a 7. I thought he was okay still. Carvalho came on for him in the 86, didn't do much at all, 5. Yarmouk, yeah, was okay, 6. Yannick came on for him in the 68, again didn't do a lot, 5, I'd say. Yeah, 5. Damsgaard, not really up to his very best, but I'll say 7. Jensen came on for him in the 68th. Again, a sub. Why isn't he starting after what he's done lately? I thought he had a little bit more when he came on. I'll give him a 7. Ouattara, again, not up to his great best, form, best ability, best whatever he's done lately. I'll give him a 6. Nelson came on from the 75th. And actually looked brilliant, looked really good. And out of not a lot to say out of this team, I think he's man of the match for me, Nelson. He looked very good coming on 75th minute. I'll give him an 8. Man of the match. Maybe he should have been on earlier. He could have been on at the start of the second half, maybe. You know, Ouattara wasn't quite doing it. And we should have brought him on a lot earlier. And I'm giving him an 8, yeah. Man of the match for Reece Nelson. Best of a bad bunch, really. Thiago, ineffectual as well. Ineffectual. I'm only going to give him a 5 this time. I don't think he done a lot at all. And Sharda, well, where did he go? He disappeared this time, didn't he? This is what we get with this young man. He can be very good, great at some stage, get goals. He's got the pace, he's got raw ability and pace, but he's lazy and inconsistent. And that's what happened here. So, you know what? I'm actually going to give him a 4. He wasn't great at all. Unfortunately, he's back to the poor version of Sharda again now. And this has got to be worked on. It's got to be better against Newcastle now. The subs not used, Valdemarson, Henry, Pinnock and Onyeka. I'll definitely get Henry in as left back. We cannot carry on with Aya. That's not working. And he was terrible here, Aya. He wasn't good at all. And it's time for Rico Henry to get back in, maybe against Newcastle. I think that'd be the ideal time. Get him in. Newcastle lost, so you know, let's try and make the most of it if we can. Hit them while they're down. You know, losing to West Ham, who'd have thought that 3-1? So let's knock them while they're down and try and beat them as well. You know, it's at the G-Tech. You know, we lost only once there. So, you know, really, we stand a great chance. I don't think our record against Newcastle is brilliant. I know we did win. We beat them last season. I think was it 4-2? I think it was 4-2. And then they beat us, of course, as well. After that, and they knocked us out of the Carabao Cup and, of course, won it. So, yeah, it's that's going to be a tricky one, you know. But we are at home. We are at home. And hopefully that gives us a bit of an advantage, really. So, yeah, very disappointing this one, guys. Very disappointing. We looked like we were coming along. We were really advancing. We was getting better, improving every game. And we were moving upwards. And it was getting somewhere. But, again, we go back down. We're still about 12th. So, not a total disaster. But, you know. And actually, when you think about it, mostly all the teams below us lost. Only Forest got a draw against United, and of course West Ham won today against Newcastle. But there is still a buffer there. There's still a gap, and we need to keep that. Gap there, and you know, it's very important we do. And I think now we got to come back and we got to beat Newcastle, and I just hope we can. It's you know, I'm sure they want to get back after that bad defeat against West Ham, so it's not going to be really easy. But we are at home. and hope we will, get back to our good home form again, and get a win. And this is another bump in the road, another blip. And Andrews will learn from this. Let's hope. Anyway, guys, I mean, obviously there's been nobody in the live chat. I think the first for this, well, for a long while, I've had nobody in the live chat. Anyway, guys, hope you'll enjoy it. Obviously, if you are watching it live anywhere or watch it on playback, I mean, obviously, I'm still not fantastic because I'm on the mobile. But hopefully this week, well, it will be this week, I'll be on me proper ISP and back to the proper broadband and net and coverage and back to my usual. And of course, as I say, I'll be having John Sinclair on, great Newcastle fan, big Newcastle fan with his own channel, and covers other things, not just football, I believe. I know he does other things. So, yeah, please check that out on Thursday, guys. I will obviously advertise it all. And, well, we just have to move on. It's a blip for us. Now we just have to come back. And we can. This wasn't great. And we got to get back to what we were doing before this. Anyway, guys, please follow me down there, Mr. B for Life 182 on Insta, Mr. B Hyper Football Chat, and please smash those likes and subs. Get me up. I've lost one sub. I'm down to 184. But please, guys, please get them back up again. Get me to the 200. That milestone would be fantastic. If you do like this content, please sub, please smash those likes and everything, show me the support that you always do. Give me that full support. Shame I've had nobody in the live chat today, but there we go. Well, actually, tell a lie, I've got one. Got Luca in here. And, yeah, hi to you, Luca. Hope you're all good, mate. Yeah, I was about to go, actually, Luca, yeah. But then, now you come in, I will stay a little bit longer. I was about to bounce, mate. Yeah, you're good, yeah. Well, yeah, you are good because you won MK Dons, didn't you, bro? So, in the FA Cup, 3-2. So, well done. Congrats. Congrats on that, mate, That's brilliant. Yeah. And of course, Arsenal won again, so you're very happy, aren't you? Yeah. So, anyway, as I say, it's good to get somebody in here at least, and that was Luca. So thanks to you, bro, coming in, popping in briefly. And anyway, guys, I'm going to bounce, and thanks for watching or watching this on playback. And I'm going to get myself out of here, watch another Man City game. That's on just about, I think it started, so I'll get on and watch that, guys. And until the next one, which will be the preview for, obviously, Bees versus Newcastle on Thursday with John Sinclair as well, my guest. Please check that out, guys. I'm hoping to maybe do a buzz as well, the Buzz Show. I haven't done that for a little while, so I might try and do that possibly Wednesday. Not sure. We'll see what happens, guys. I might do it. We might even do it Friday, actually. Could do. So, anyway, until next one, guys, I'm going. I'm out of here. And you know. Until the next one, people. Hopefully, better for the bees next time. Let's hope. Cheers, guys. Thanks, everyone. Bye.